Okay.
Someone wants to give us some fun.
All right, we're going to be the Hanwha Life in-house cast when she gets enough lethality items.
Definitely some good fun here as
Hanwha
Life.
Get out of there.
Come on, Bono. All right, he's going to have it happen. Had to smite early just to stay alive, but that's a really up against the wall. They spot Cuz here as well.
Up the wall, Cuz. Yep, he knows. There's a very real chance that there is plenty of bad guys around.
Especially Talia looking for all the CC, and they're going to chain it on in. Inflate to his death as Key, the bloodthirsty support, will pick up that kill.
Over onto the Drake. Remember, it was a very early Ocean Drake. Hanwha Life in position here. Tucson and Deft kind of alone.
Oh, going to lock him down, and he is so dead. They don't even need the Requiem. As Tucson and Deft are going to sit.
He's spotted by one of the members. Pings out. Don't know if there can be a contest here. It's going to be a grump take for Hanwha Life Esports. Still no regen from Sangyun, who hasn't shocked.
You can see the river control they have on the top side here. And Cuz just went over a wall. Okay, well, this is a Karthus that is absolutely dead, as he had no summoners. Can only run so much, and picking off the Sohan. Flashed and ulted. Thin air, it seems. Rascal getting ignited, nearly knocked up there as Hanwha Life are going super deep on it. Okay, Tucson, you really want a piece of the action. He just wants to slow down everybody as the chase is on. Rascal gonna land that stun, and they're going deep, but a nice stopwatch gonna keep him alive. Now Tucson's on the back of Nathan, and Rascal doing so much damage up top, and there's that Qiyana ultimate, just wrapping around as not quite going to be enough, though. The Requiem also coming in and should be able to finish off Bono, as even Sangyun has to flash away from that one.
Wants it.
I think he should be able to get it here. Just one auto into the queue, and that's going to be an ace right before the Thresh spawns. Hanging around, but you can see that instead, Rascal will just push the top lane.
Thresh is fine.
That's kind of run. As, okay, we're just diving the turret and seeing if we can do this with the Requiem. Sohan is going to say 1 for 1, at least, as down will go the Camille as well.
I think they're just going to wait for Camille to be ready to run at Cannon, and then their comp actually gets really scary to play against because there's very little counterplay.
Oh, trying to jump here onto Nahan, and the Unbreakable can't block it! They're maybe going to be able to get 2 here. No, Tucson is going to flash away, but...
Because right now, they're being split in a couple of different ways.
And then they add this...
can't take too long.
Key running over there should be pretty... suspicious. Now the wall is going to come forward, but Tucson's here. A small little piece is left, and it's a little bit too late as the smite should come in. There it is. Tucson nearly able to steal it, actually, as where did the Ashe go? Just disappeared with all the damage they have in their comp, and everybody else is just trying to run away from this one. Rascal, see what he can do. The hook shot is down as okay.
They're going to at least begin the Baron buff power play on a negative. Kingzone keep pushing in, and Rascal wants to spot Bono in transition.
Looking for it now, and may just be able to bait Sohan in too. Sohan doing actually a lot of damage on the backside. Here comes Lava, just gonna burst down that Karthus, but it's not gonna be able to do much more, as it was just a straight up 1 for 1. Rascal comes from the other direction.
Remember, the vision thing on top of his head is bugged at the moment. It says that he's revealed. That's what the status effect is, but where could Cannon be with flash up? There's only so many places. Kingzone scout them out. Rascal pushes mid. Now it's Hanwha Life who have to make the smart move.
Okay, we do get the arrow though, and a ton of CC there onto the Braum, as he's somehow going to survive, and there's Nathan getting into the backline. Qiyana not really able to do much on her own, as Sohan unfortunately comes in for the flank, but had no help.
Cuz flashes in.
And Nahan's just out of there, as Cuz is looking for the kills. It's only Lava now. See if they can find her through the stealth as well. Might be able to take down this. Nope, not quite. Down goes the Qiyana, actually. Another ace to the side of Kingzone as Deft is pushing mid.
They're looking for the win. The big MVP of that fight is Rascal. Knows his role. Ultimatums Kennen away from the flank that Hanwha Life have been setting up for the entire time. Start the Baron, kite up, Kennen kills everyone. No. Rascal on the case, stops him, and the game should end here. The death timer's on Sangyun, only 5 seconds, so I don't think it matters.
They have enough to push on in through the mid lane, as 32 minutes is going to be the timer there. Sangyun not even able to get any extra damage as he missed that arrow. But GG, Kingzone able to come on in here and I guess that doesn't mean much, does it? As Vladimir's going to get locked in here.
Gonna be...
We'll see. You know, you talked about the synergy. Definitely works between the two, but are they willing to dive?
This is tricky because you have to hit the Glacial Prison, otherwise you're gonna get stuffed. Coming in, 3 members.
All right, looks like we're going to miss a bunch waiting for that first stun and maybe can chain it up, but the pool comes through and Bono has to flash. Rascal still alive behind the turret. Lava tanking it up for so long, and finally they will pick up that kill. 3-on-1, they make it happen.
Spend about infinite time on it. There should be a resulting play on the bot side, but Qi and Sang-yoon are aware of this flash chain of corruption.
Oh, nicely done with the binding as well. Qi in a lot of trouble here, will be going down. We're looking for more as Sang-yoon is going to have to blow his flash there on the back.
Sang-yoon, the CS lead in the Camille lane is the part that's a little bit over the top, because if he's going to be left alone, CS lead could be big as mid lane.
Wow.
Lava has no flash.
They have not wasted any time with this one. Knows he has Cuz to back him up in a very aggressive play.
Knows the kill is open with the Summoner spell down, and he gets the kill onto Lava. So, good problem solving in both from Cuz. And speaking of Cuz...
Well, hello, Qi. Welcome to the King Zone jungle. That's not where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be in Hama Life jungle. Just trying to lay down some vision, gets punished for it as...
Just on walkabout, to be honest. I mean, his mid laner was going top.
And, okay, we're looking for the bully now onto Rascal, and now with a bunch of items, they do have that burst range, and Hanwha able to answer the bottom side plus the mountain drink.
But this is big advantage, Hanwha Life. If they can slam the Rift Herald down in the next 20 seconds, they're going to get plates in mid lane, i.e. seeming like the build that's firming right now. Rift Herald charge comes in. They don't have that deep Gaussian vision on the right side, but with this wall...
Chains of corruption and a bunch of damage onto Sang-yoon. She just disappears somehow on the backside.
This is someone, Deft, who we've played so many times, right? This is the guy who was going... Oh, this top side Rascal has to... Oh, I will even get out here.
Oh, we're good. We're doing it again.
Yep.
We're going to do it again. 3 members up on the top side. Talia didn't have to do
Which
much.
with all the deaths is looking tricky. CS starting to fall away a little bit from the Vladimir. Mountain Drake into a cloud.
A very fun time for the side of King Zone. They do not have this strong lane. So on finally showing up on this Camille.
Probably won't be able to one-shot Vlad. He'll get multiple opportunities. Speaking of opportunity,
we're flashing on the Talia again.
Oh, that was a good flash.
Nice little idea there, trying to go the opposite way. Someone now wants to make it happen. Nice black shield to keep Cuz safe.
Shortly with the double Mountain Drake, and Sang-yoon trying to take mid lane turret out against the run of play.
See what he can as now Soan wants to try to trade here up against Nahon. Is actually going to ult the Gragas and hookshot to safety. Can we get the shock blast on the backside? We do. We don't get to see it.
Censored.
As Jace also died. Okay. And to help out Hanwha Life.
Run Hanwha Life. They got 2 mountains.
Well, Rascal is going to zone them. There's an arrow. It hits the Borg as Vladimir is going to die. Doesn't really have much of a front line here. Varus is going to be the one to take that one out as the caster coming in. And now it's time to escape for the side of King Zone. Nahon just going to be the sacrifice here as feels like game number 1, but this time King Zone will escape. That is just about it. Nice dodge on the shock blast there, and okay, ult gonna come flying as Morgana doesn't have much. Good cast to try to mix things up here, but here's Camille. Sohan coming in from behind, trying to help his team, and already 2 kills to the way of Hanwha Life, but a good turnaround now from Nahon and Deft, who do have that insane burst,
i.e. Essence Reaver into Zeal item. Varus and Jace, who's doing just fine with double lethality. The items are all in slightly different places than we might have assumed. The damage numbers are very impressive. As another quick
They're just on vision. They're like, we can just do it fast enough. The TP comes in, and now we're looking to turn, but Cuz is going to get stunned. That's huge. The burst damage is not going to be enough as McHale's is good. Now they knock Bono in. A huge catch from Cuz. Trying to make the fight theirs, but nobody. Okay. Hemoplague on the backside picks up Bono. Didn't quite see that one as now we're trying to chase after Lava.
Sim and King Zone trying to call them back. It's a game of chicken again, Baron Chicken, and you gotta be fast.
Baron Chicken, the tastiest one here on the Rift as the hook is going to sail wide. Soan trying to be the hero here as Jace is gonna pick up the Baron. And the binding is going to be good onto the Camille. Who is going to be the sacrifice is the real question. Cuz is going to get away. Is anybody going to go down here from Kingzone? Looks like the answer is going to be perhaps the guy here in the back. It is the Varus. Is the chase still on? Lava trying to get on in there with his poke damage.
With pets, he would have gone through a few, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I had a dog, and then I had a cat, and then we tried a bunny. None of them stuck for some reason. To be super safety first, because the first CC heralds the second, third, fourth from Our Life, and probably death from there. Predator pop, just to try to zone.
But in the brush here, they don't expect it, cuz it's going to be the sacrifice. They will burst it down. The arrow is going to hit the black shield, but here's Soan from behind looking for the Jays. All alone, but he dodges the binding. And Neon's not able to knock him far enough into the double seismic shove from the side of Hanwha Life. They are so ahead in this fight and are going to be looking to win it in a big way. Tusin's going to go down. It's only Rascal now, as nobody has gone down from Hanwha Life just yet. Rascal desperately trying to catch up, and he's not going to be able to. The Q not even going to be in range, and he should be going down under the turret. Hanwha Life with a gigantic fight win here. 5-0 is going to be the score.
They try to find the local minion wave. They want to end the game on this push, cuz 10 seconds away. Def 30 seconds away, 35 minutes into the game. They should be able to close it here. I think Hanwha Life are going to force a game number 3.
It looks like it. Hanwha Life not going down without a fight here, as cuz.
How much time can he buy? He has Cask open. He probably wants to cast the minion wave.
He's just going to cask into the middle of them, into some shields. That's not going to be enough, and it looks like Hanwha Life are going to be able to take this one. We are going to a game 3 and making this one a bit more interesting. Let's think of Canyon and how he basically just 1v9'd by himself. As we're getting Qiyana back. Okay.
Wow.
Nice so far, but a lot has happened to allow Kingzone to get into this position. Just the jungle presence and the Karma presence in the lane. And the picks very good.
He knows they're going to get this turret just straight up.
Yeah, I like how deft was. Well, might have to hold this on as we have 3 members in the top side looking for a dive. That one is going to land on a Rascal who does not flash it. He knows he has the stopwatch. Bono going to tank for quite a while and hand that one over to the Qiyana as Rift Herald coming down here in
the contribution of a Sejuani in this scenario is very minimal.
Yeah. The do something pressure from the jungler when you're behind. It's like, how can I help my team? TP's coming in as Deft is going to gracefully fly by, but Deft is going to die anyway, as everybody ended up flashing on top of him and not allowing him to get away to Proto Belt.
Baron plays so hard.
The recall. Oh, okay. Lava not quite low enough.
But this is going to be so hard to contest anything now.
I really wanted to go home early tonight, guys.
Well, they want the go-home moment. Deep teleport's going to be too late.
Okay, the ultimate, though, going to come in. Stun one of the guys as Jarvan will pick it up here. Qiyana looking for it, but here comes Rascal. But Soan getting into the pit, able to take down one. And Deft is dead.
Tusin fail flash as well into the wall.
We're looking for it here as it's the Azir.
Fail flashed. Oopsies on that one. Speaking of, those side laners are Baron, though.
They're going to flash the first part. We're tanking here for the Qiyana as Rascal is going to be stunned up for days and dies to 3 of them as Kingzone are pushing mid lane. Meanwhile, to be just the one mid inhibitor, but already Azir is knocking on the door of the top lane. As Kingzone, they have a lot of mobility here. You can see Cuz and Deft just waiting on the side.
That was a bit of a KR macro moment, and it might be even worse.
Oh boy. Now they're looking to just zone them all out. Deft is alive again, so basically they clear it. As 3.5 items, Luden's just doing that bounce damage.
No one to deal with. Deft on this Ezreal.
Really want to make the last of this Baron buff as Songyun really not doing much in this game. Poor guy. After that laning phase, trying his best, but it's just going to go down. Will Key on the backside. Deft here is going to have to flash away for the first time. Lava trying to get on in there. Nobody can touch him as the disengage and Rascal gets in the back line. Everybody wanted to get on top of that meaty back line of Deft and Mayhem, but it wasn't enough, and that's going to do it. Kingzone will be able to take down the game in 27 minutes.
Confident victory for Kingzone Dragon X in game number 3, battling back after